father throwing hearts. I'm a guy sticking stars. I'm a queen, here's a crown. When my homies hold me down, I'm an artist that does my comments. I'm like the net for these bars. Watch me paint on the track, watch the reaction. I go for the black guy with the icon. Flawless, never lawless. I hold my own stand good. On God, I got 5, yeah. Don't be surprised, yeah. Still go for my still on the ground, one of a kind, yeah. Anything you want, you can have it, go get it. If the name goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If the beat white, I'm gon' get it. If the name goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If the beat white, I'm gon' get it. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not concerned, but I really know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
Flawless. You a star, you're cunning. Got these haters mad, how they feel as we're running. So much tension in the air, you the piece, you the tonic. Queen, you a boss, if you need 'em, you're coming. Anything you want, we just do it. Do it, like Kaepernick when Nike, just do it. Do it, with nothing to do it, really nothing to it. Do it, turn it on, no stopping, just do it.
Anything you want, you can go get it. Ain't rules if you won't get it. Put that last one, boy, you gon' get it. If you white, I'm gon' get it. If you ain't rules if you won't get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If you white, I'm gon' get it. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed, but I really know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
It's a great idea for a message.
Yeah.
I do too.
Not like for like the end.
Y'all heard what
like,
she
you know,
said.
make them be like, look at her.
She said
I
she's
feel like I love
flawless.
it.
Flawless. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is Luke 1817 WTMM
End it
Radio
like that.
with our special guest here today, Deanna Marie. How you doing
Hey,
today?
hey, what's up, what's up?
What's going on with you?
I'm all good. I'm in the building with Luke 187, Mr. Skywalker. I call him Skywalker, y'all. Cause he be Skywalker, he be on it, man.
You
That's
got to
my
stay
dude
on it,
right
though.
there.
But I see you making your moves, though.
Yes, we gotta make moves, you know. That's the only way it's gonna make it happen, you know. You gotta go get
real.
it.
That's real. So, explain that song to us. We're gonna jump right in, y'all. Y'all already know
That's
how
what's up.
y'all know I don't waste no time whatsoever.
Flawless.
So explain that to us.
So it's all about flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection. We're gonna stop right there. So this flawless is an attitude just dropped. I mean, I was listening to the beat and I was fine. I always try to go with the hook first.
Okay.
So that beat, the hook just came flawless, and I just heard it and I just spoke it out. I was like, whew. I think that's it right there. I think that's the hook. So I was like, that's how I kind of rolled out with it. And I just started thinking about women and their flawlessness. Like, I started thinking about women of all colors, women of all shapes and sizes. Like, there's this girl, this woman I should say, a friend on Facebook, and she's very full, but she be killing it though. I mean, she model and she does her thing. I'll be like, and she's flawless in her own size and shape and everything. She be killing it, and I be like, I look up to her. Like, she can give me like, make me want to do that. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. Like, you bringing out your own beauty from the inside out. I mean, it starts from the inside. That's what the song's about. It comes from the inside out. You know.
Okay.
So that's what it's about. From the inside out, bringing out your own flawless, your own beauty. Everybody is flawless in their own way. You just got to bring out your best. That's all it's about.
Now, you did tell me earlier that flawless goes for men as well as women.
Yes. Man got to be, don't tell me no man that's going to leave, get out his bed, and just walk out the door. He going to brush his teeth. He going to wash his face. He going to get himself together. And I know you know Mr. Model Man.
Oh, I mean, you know.
He going to get, this boy, he walks the walk too.
I try.
He's a model.
Man.
I try to do my thing. Just a little bit.
I mean, he'll put that bun up on top of his head with his drag, girl. Look at him. I'm like, look at him. Yeah, he's looking good.
So
yeah, man could be flawless too. Don't you be feeling flawless and be modeling?
I mean, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would use that word though. That's the only thing. I don't know if I would use that word.
Yeah,
you know
so we gonna say flawless can be for men or women. They may call it something else. May have another terminology, but it's still flawless.
Okay.
Like he doing his thing. He looking good. Like he GQ, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So see, y'all hear that? So men can be flawless
men
as well
can be
as
flawless.
the women.
Yes, it's not a feminine term. It's really all about you bringing out your own. You may not want to call it beauty as a man. You may want to call it, I don't know, what would you call it? Give me a word. What do you bring out from the inside of you to make you feel like you look your best? You like,
your drip. That's your drip.
That's your what?
That's your drip.
Your mojo.
Your drip.
Yeah, that's your drip.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
So yeah, flawless for men is like they drip.
Okay.
There you go. This is how I drip.
Okay, so men, we got a flawless side of it too.
Yes, men can drip too. You know what I'm saying? They can be
man.
flawless. Yeah.
So everybody included. Okay,
Everybody included.
Deanna Marie, a lot of people, you love to dive into people's beginnings, where people got started, what motivated them to get going, and what type of thought process you had, knowing that this was something that you wanted to do. If you could break that down for us.
Cool. Well, it starts way back being raised by, not raised, but a dad who is a musician himself. And then, so like from 0 to 3, I heard him in the studio. I was watching him play the piano. I was watching him record music and just create. So that creation was in me. At that age, 0 to 3, that's like a sponge. You soaking it all in. So I soaked it all in. By the age of 7, I was doing my first rap for him. I don't know what I said or what but I just know I was like, I was just rapping, That was back in, 19? I'm going to tell my age. But, that's where it all started off at. And then as the years went by, I kind of, dibble-dabbled here and there. But that music was always deep inside of me, and I always wanted to do music. So once I graduated high school, I was playing basketball, and I got transferred to Shaw University. I did a talent show.
Okay.
And when I did that talent show, a company there, local company, wanted to sign me and my crew that did the talent show. He's like, y'all, hi, da-da-da. That just boosted my confidence. I really wasn't confident in doing it like that. So that just helped me boost my confidence. Like, I can really do this. So started doing shows with him, and that's where I really got into the studios and doing it, like, professional.
Okay.
So that's what really got my mojo going for the music, is people recognizing that I can really do it and that I have a talent.
Right. That's good stuff. So that's what got her flawless drip going, y'all.
Hey, flawless drip. I like that. He done gave us some new term. Flawless drip.
I will brand something in our heartbeat. Okay?
I like it.
When that song come out, let me know.
I'm going to be posting that, right? Flawless drip. Hashtag flawless drip.
Do what you got to do. So I heard you say confidence, and just to expound on confidence and how confidence is built for a young artist, and actually stepping out there and knowing that there's so many people out there and so many naysayers that could be along the way. How important has confidence and keeping your confidence been for you?
It's definitely going to be haters. We know that. So no matter what you do, no matter how good you are, people hate on Beyonce. No matter, she's a superstar, but they will still hate on her. There's going to be haters. You got to know that's part of whatever you do. And if you put yourself out there, for whatever your talent is, there's going to be haters. So you don't even worry about the haters. You focus on your craft. You make yourself the best you can be at your craft. And that's the only thing that really matters. If you're doing your best you can do in your craft, and it's what you love to do, you're going to make it happen. You're going to make it high. People going to love you that are in, you have your fan base or your, your target audience or whatever.
Right, business time.
Right, so I see myself being a multicultural artist. I don't just stay in the rap lane. I don't just stay in the singing lane, and I don't just stay with one kind of beat. Like my flavor from Flawless is a little hip hopish. But then my next single is Spanish flavor. So I'm trying to, not trying to. It's just really what I feel. If I feel a beat, the words come, and I just flow with it like that. So you just keep your confidence in whatever you're doing, and just. If this is what you really love to do, if it's music, whatever it is, be confident in it and put your flawless drip forward. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, 2019, we hashtagging all year, man. Y'all already know.
Flawless drip, 2019.
All day. So, I'm a guy that's big on, and I know maybe these questions are coming back to back, but trust me, you can take as much time as you need to explain or to go in. But these are a lot of the questions that come to me from people on the outside. How do I do this? Like what do I do if I'm meeting this type of stumbling block or something like that? And hopes and dreams in relation to reality, because everybody live life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all want to be the best we can be at something. You know what I'm saying? How do you balance your hopes and your dreams with your everyday life?
Right, and that is hard. It's really it's a hard question, and everybody life differs for that individual. But for me, it's like I got 5 kids. You know, that right there is a job, like 24 hours of 24 hours in a day. But I got help, so I'm good. Like if I didn't have the help, I wouldn't be able to be out here as much, because you know I've had kids with me, or you have to get a babysitter. So that's one thing I got to deal with. Then you got to pay the bills. You got to work. So you know I got my business, I got my work. You know, and I'm really focusing on moving towards my business so I can just have that funded and push my music full time. That's the ultimate goal. But you have to balance. You have to, you know, when you have kids, they're your heart. I mean, and they should be your heart. They should be why you're doing this. You know, you do it because you love it as well, but they should be a part of your, you know, your thing, your dream. So I do this for them as well as doing it for myself, and I include them as much as possible. You know, they're young, so I can include them as much as possible. But you know, I gotta spend time with them. You know, I gotta give them mommy. They know who mommy is. They know they been my biggest fans too. They be singing flawless. You know, they be getting it. But you know, they know mommy's out here doing what she loves, and they respect that. They at home having fun now with their nana. But yeah, you gotta be able to balance it, and you know, it's hard work when you're doing more than just momhood or work life. You know, you gotta schedule, you gotta plan, you gotta write the dream down, make it plain, then you gotta put them action steps toward and just make it happen. And that's what I've been doing. I have a calendar, I write everything down there. You gotta take time to do that. I mean, it's work, it's really work, but if you really want to do something, you're gonna make it happen. So that's
right. Just like she said, you gotta be able to balance work, what you say, work, momhood,
mom,
all that stuff.
I got work, mom, business, music. So it's like you gotta just, you know.
Yeah, and you know, most people that like do like where music has gone now, you know, it's really more out there. Like people, it's so easy for people to get out there. So a lot of these artists now, they have more than one thing going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just it's really that universal concept of saying that in order to be a millionaire, you need to have 7 streams of income. And if you notice, a lot of these artists, they have. Like Rick Ross got his restaurant chain now.
Right.
You know, then I look at people like Chameleon who used to rap. Now he's into stocks and bonds, and you know, all of these people are doing more than just doing this only. You know, and explain to people from your perspective, you know, what that life is like. Because I heard you say you have your business, you know, that you're running also, and you know, plug those things in and let people know what life is like on that aspect of being able to be motivated enough to keep going, you know.
Right. So what I do personally, you know, you have to have your setup. If you really want to do music as a business, because you are your business. As an artist, you are the billboard. You are your own business. That's a business. That's if you are doing this as an income producing, eventually, you know, you got to start off with the grind. But, you know, if you want to do it for real, you want to make money. You know, you want to get paid for your craft. This is your craft. It's just your business. So, you know, my business, I've used that as my funding for my music. So I have a call center business. I hire agents to work from home, and I also hired myself. I was a teacher. Well, I still am for a little while till May, once my kids graduate from VPK. I'm a VPK teacher. So once they graduate, you know, I told them, you know, I'm going to be doing work at home full time, and that will open up more for me to create at home as well. More to fund for my music. And then as I hire more agents, I'll be able to stop actually the working portion of it. I won't have to take the calls myself. My agents will pay me enough to do that, to take care of the bills and all that. So that's the grind I'm on, like moving forward. Like I'm not going to stay at this job and retire. I'm moving out of that. Now I'm going to work from home, but I'm going to move out of that so I can eventually do what I want to do full time, doing what I love. So that's the grind I'm on.
That's right. And we are live at WPMM on Facebook. So if y'all want to go and watch what's going on in here, y'all can definitely tune in there. But for the live viewers, can you introduce who you have here with you?
Yes. This is 2 of my flawless dancers. Been holding it down. Like, we've been going hard, y'all. So this is Micah.
Hey.
She teaches Zumba in Crestview. So if y'all need to get y'all workout on, she's Zumba. What is it? Tell them where is that?
Where?
Yeah, where they can find you.
Instagram in Crestview at Perfect Fit. I'm also on Instagram. Zumba with Micah T. Same on Facebook. Zumba with Micah T. Easy.
Okay.
Right, and then I got Anna, who is Miss Gypsy Soleil. She's a singer and rapper herself, dancer. So y'all can check out her. She got an upcoming album soon as well. But they've been holding it down with me. They dance with me. We've been doing a lot of shows lately, so I've been having them tired. And I appreciate the love they've been giving me, but they've been holding me down. Team Flawless.
Team Flawless. With a drip on the end.
Drip.
We're going to hashtag that.
Flawless, drip.
Okay. So next I want to jump into Deanna Marie as an individual. And, who you are. And what is the process that it takes for you to go into being Deanna Marie?
Right. So as y'all know, I don't go by a pseudonym or anything like that. I used to. But I never was really comfortable with naming myself anything but who I am. So even though I'm a rapper, most rappers have this name that's not really their name. But Deanna Marie really is my name. That's Deanna's my first name, Marie, M-A-R-I. It's no E on it. It has a little... What you call it, a little thing right there? Yeah, whatever that is. Little thing like that right there on the end. So, don't forget that little thing right there, right there. You gotta pronounce it right.
Is it at the top or the bottom?
Yeah, top. Boom, right over the eye, the little dotted eye. Boom, like that.
Gotcha.
So, So, the going from who I am as a person to an artist is really all intertwined. I'm not really any different. I may turn up a little bit more as an artist because it brings out the inside of me. I'm kind of scared as a person to bring out because I'm kind of shy. Honestly, I'm kind of shy. Like, I'm not quick to just go up to people and talk to them or meet new people. I'll sit back and wait for people to come to me, kind of like, because I'm just not really outgoing like that. When it comes to music, for some reason, I'm just like, I'm in a different aura. It's like, that's the real me. It's like the real me comes out like, here I am, So that's the kind of flow. But it flows together, because this music is just in me, so.
Okay, so it's
just brings out the best in me, I would say.
Simple process.
Yeah, simple process.
Because it's already who you are.
It's who I am, yeah.
That's life. Okay. All right, so your collaboration list so far. Who are some of the names that you work with, and where can people go find some of that music?
Okay, so I've worked with some local people here. Speaking of most recent music, because I did take a long break from music and just getting back started like 2017. I did a unreleased album all by myself. I didn't have any features on it. It has not been released yet, but guess what? I'm giving it away for free, so y'all stay tuned. But the most recent album that I'm working on, the Flawless album, I have the remix featuring Divinity. I have Turning Me On. Turning me on, turning me on. Just give y'all a little flavor from that. It's got a Spanish beat. And I got somebody from, where is he from, Mexico? Yeah, he's from Mexico. King Bestie is on there, and he's giving that flavor. Like, it just make you want to just,
salsa music.
Like, get down and dirty on the dance floor and just grind on somebody. Like, it's that joint right there. I just can't wait for that one too. I'm just so excited about this album. I have another song with Coy Robinson, another R&B artist. He's from Fort Walton Beach. I have, let's see, from that album, I think that is it. We got a song we haven't done.
Yeah, we do have a song to record.
We haven't recorded it yet.
I hope she wasn't gonna say that.
And we have a couple songs from you. We supposed to have did, but anyway, we have not had a chance to really get together yet.
No, we haven't.
I feel like I'm missing somebody though. I have another song with Divinity on my album. I think that's it for this album so far that I've collaborated with. But I have collaborated with Spillatry the Mouthpiece. We have a track on her album, and I have a track with LZ. I always want to say I always want to say her real name, but she likes to be called LZ, and it's fire. But
and that's gonna be for the next one.
I don't know what it's gonna be for, honestly.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay.
I don't know what we're doing with it, but it's fire. That's all I can say. It's fire. LZ, let me know what we're gonna do, baby. But yeah, it's hot. I got a little reggae flavor on that.
Okay.
It's a really nice track, make you want to dance too. So that's what I got going on from 2018 2019.
Okay, that's nice. So wait, you're not gonna do the whole back to back album thing that people been doing. You gonna
I am
you gonna
planning on the single release, which is February 3rd, Next Level. Y'all be there. It's the ultimate Super Bowl party, the only Super Bowl party y'all want to be at. I mean, the food is there, the drink is there, the live entertainment is there. It's like, you don't have no other place to go. Like, it's only $5. So.
And what is that?
It's at Next Level, Fort Walton Beach, the only club y'all need to be popping at on the Gulf Coast. I have not found a better club. Like, honestly, the layout is fly, the stage is fly, the lighting is like, whoa, the VIP.
Yes, everything.
The VIP.
So nice.
Right.
I'm just stuck on VIP. Look, I just want to chill up there like all day, but then I want to dance too. So. But anyway, Next Level, they be popping it off. Shout out to Next Level because they holding me down. But yeah, so that's where it's gonna be at.
Okay. So, but on that question though, you're not gonna be dropping them back to back. Like,
No.
What I mean by that is like, remember how Lil Wayne did back in the day? How he really got pumping when he's just started showing up on everybody music, right?
Yeah.
And he did the whole viral thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that noise. I'm taking care of the house cleaning at the same time, but that's okay. But he started doing the viral thing, right? And that became sort of like a trend.
Yeah.
So now, you know what I mean, people are really starting to turn back towards the people that were doing it like how Michael Jackson would put out one album and let it run.
Yeah.
And then they would drop some more fire. You know what I'm saying? So they would like give themselves time to cultivate experience before they drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is that gonna be your approach, or are you gonna be doing?
That's pretty much my approach. Like I said, I don't think we was live when I said this earlier to you and Jay Dizzle, but touring the album. So once I drop the album in August, so y'all be ready for that album release party. I plan on touring it and traveling and promoting the album, is touring the album live, you know, everywhere. So if y'all watching from anywhere outside the Gulf Coast area, y'all book me at DeannaMarie.com. Yeah, it's going down. That's like that. And then I don't know, and I'm not even thinking about the next album. I'm focused on this album. And I want to do features, like you were saying. Like, you see, like, Cardi B on almost every song you play on the radio. She's like, oh, she's featured with that person. She got her own track. She got that. And like you talking about Lil Wayne. So, like, you know, doing a lot of features, you know, that just helps promote yourself and as well as the other person. So, yeah, I could dig that.
Very, very true. Okay. Goals.
Goals. Hey.
Let's talk about them goals. Okay. As an artist, as a mother, as a reality, you know, a person that's in the reality every day, what type of goals have you set for yourself? And how much time do you feel like it's going to take for you to get there?
So, I haven't really written down a firm timeline as far as what my ultimate goal is. Promoting myself worldwide and touring worldwide for a living. But, and I can't really call it, you know. I know that's my ultimate goal. I'm going to work hard towards it. So maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. Don't know what the world or the universe has in store for Deanna Marie as far as time. But right now, you know, for me, I like to focus on small timelines where I know I can see it.
Okay.
So, like, from right now, between here and August, I'm focusing on the single and the album release. And then setting up between summertime into the album release, the touring, starting to set up the touring in the States. And then just because, you know, it's the more people you meet, the more doors that open up, the more people that see you. So, you know, it can happen faster, it can happen slower, but, you know, the way my grind is, you know, I think it'll be sooner than I expect.
Do you think you're going to use more of a word of mouth type approach, or are you going to go, because they say that there's a whole online market online.
Oh, yeah.
To where you can set yourself up to where you're gain your audience and then have them demanding that you perform.
Right,
you know,
right.
as opposed
That's where
to
it's at.
taking those underground steps how they used to, where you would go and you may not know, you know, who's going to be there, but you're just going to keep trucking it out. So what do you think would be the better approach, just given the new age we're in?
I definitely believe in the online marketing. I'm learning it, you know, so that's the thing, really getting to the hands of people that know it. So that's what I've been working on, kind of connecting with those people who already know this internet thing, how to really get that guerrilla marketing going on.
Right.
So, you know, I've checked into a little bit, and I'm just working on getting that, learning it, and seeing what I need to do as an artist to really push myself online, because that's right. That's where it's at. Everything is trending to, you know, technology. You know, hitting the ground running. I mean, like this new USB album thing. Like, I didn't even know about. Like, wow, they're like going from CDs to USBs now. Like, everything's changing and trending. So it's like, you know, you just go on with the flow and what's popping. You know, what are people using these days? How are they pulling up their music? A lot of people are downloading rather than CDs nowadays. Yep. So it's like, you know, just go on with the flow of the new 2019, 2020, you know.
And beyond.
And beyond, yeah.
All this drip, y'all. Hashtag 2019. All this drip, that's what
all
it is.
This drip with Luke 187.
Y'all already, look, she done said my name wrong 4 times. I was about to come over there. I ain't gonna come over there. But 1817. And the only reason I'm saying this, I'm gonna tell you why.
1817.
That is what I said.
You said Luke 187.
No, I didn't.
Rewind that. I said Luke 1817.
Look, what she said, y'all dancing over there.
I mean,
but listen.
Wait a minute.
Y'all, I apologize if I said it wrong. In my head, I'm saying 1817.
See,
and if I didn't say 187 out loud,
I ain't trying to get. I don't want to hurt nobody.
1817, 1817.
So listen.
My bad.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about murder or something.
1817.
Wait, 1817, guys. Look.
So, where was I going? Oh, the next thing that I was gonna say to you, because everything that you were talking about with promoting yourself is very, very good and true, and I agree with a lot of your points about always staying adaptable and fluid in the market. That's very, very true. But your audience perception, because that's a new thought process that's like being introduced to a lot of platforms that I'm listening to now, is the way that you want your audience to perceive you.
Yeah.
How important is that to you, and what goals have you been, or what actions have you been taking to format the way you want that to be seen?
That's definitely been a process for me. Like I was just telling them, the message for flawless is like, you can be flawless in your tennis shoes. You can be flawless when you wake up in the morning like, I woke up like this. You know, you can feel flawless in the morning. You maybe want to, no, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, you can be flawless in no matter what you have on, because it's an attitude. That's also what the song is about. So it's like, back to the question. I got off topic. What was the question again?
The question is how do you, let me say this, because now I'm getting jumped up. Okay. In what way would you want your audience to perceive you?
Right. So I was telling them, that's what I was trying to get back to. I wanted a scene in my video where I took my wig off. Like, so you can see what's underneath. Like, this is me. This is me. But this is a type of flawless that I wanted to be today. But I may want to rock, cornrows one day. I may want to rock an afro one day. Like, I can still be flawless in however I want to be flawless. So it's like, I want people to perceive me as real.
Right.
Like, that this is me. Like, my music comes from the heart. Like, it's me. Like, I'm not trying to be the next whoever. Okay. I'm just trying to bring the music that I feel is great to me. And hopefully people can vibe with me and just, love Deanna Marie for who she is. Because I don't want to be the next Cardi B. I don't want to be the next Beyonce. They are beautiful in their own right. Now, I may vibe with them, or I may feel like Beyonce. I feel like I can vibe with her a lot because we relate on a lot of things. I feel like we have a lot of similarities. But she's still Beyonce. Right. I'm not Beyonce. I don't want to be Beyonce. I want people to know Deanna Marie. Right. Not really making comparisons, but really knowing this is who I am, my music. So I know as an artist, you could probably relate to this too. You put a lot more out in your music than you probably would say, like, in real life. Like, this is me. This is who I am. Like, you may break it down like, oh, wow. Like, that's how you feel. If you really listen to the lyrics, you can be like, wow. Yeah. And they venting, or, they really feeling themselves, or whatever whatever the vibe you give it on your song, you can really, get to know a person through their music, if they're being genuine and real. That's what I want to be. I want to be genuine. I want to be real. This is who I am.
Right. And that is important to put across. And that's the interesting thing about music, is that as you're listening, you can, even though the market can get a little flooded sometimes, as you listening to people's perception on how their life has been and the things that they've been through, like, you really can dive deep into somebody else's journey. And the empathy grows, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like how they say, like, music is really the number one healer.
Right.
Yeah. And if we use it in that capacity, which I think you're using it, like, I see what you're doing. You're uplifting women and uplifting the mindset of not just women, but the people coming behind them, the people standing next to them. Right. You know what I mean? And that's mentoring them. And then those people are then growing up to be more with their flawless drip 2019 hashtag. But you see the growth. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can tell who a person is based on what they listen to, what they ingest.
Right.
You know, so it's important for people to be out here like us, and I feel you 100%, and I agree with you.
Right.
New affiliations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how important are those for you to have in the coming years and the years to come for yourself? How important is it for you to create new affiliations, or are you just focused on building what you have around you?
I'm definitely focused on building what I have around me because that can always be better. But new affiliations, I'm all about that. I'm all about networking and meeting new people, introducing myself to new people, helping other people with what they doing, and we like teamwork. Like you help me, I help you. We do this together. I'm definitely about that life. So yeah, new affiliations, 100%, always. You know, of course, like you said, you know, you want to be careful who you affiliate with because you don't want to just affiliate with anybody, and then they associate Deanna Marie with what they doing, and that's not what you about, and now they got this look at you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, anybody who's about their business, positive vibes, you know, I definitely want to be down with you.
True. And they do know where to follow you at, right?
Yes, follow me, Deanna Marie everywhere. Deanna Marie Music on Instagram, Deanna Marie on Facebook, Deanna Marie. If it has a little on it, that's my Facebook page. Without it, it's my personal page. Y'all can connect with me either way. I'm about maxed out on friends though, y'all. So if I don't accept your friend request, it's nothing against y'all. It's just that go follow me on my Facebook page. Y'all will see me there. I just don't have much room for friends on there. I'm maxed out. But DeannaMarie.com. You can always stay in touch with me with what's coming, what's new. DeannaMari.com. And I tell y'all what, those of y'all who are watching out, shoot a comment on this post and share it. But what I'm going to do is if y'all go subscribe, I'm going to look through all my subscribers for today, and I'm going to have Luke give me a number. And that number, y'all going to win free tickets to Next Level for the Super Bowl Flawless Release Party and a t-shirt. Okay? I'm going to show y'all this t-shirt. I just gave Luke one. He was questioning me about Flawless and could he wear it.
But, go ahead. I'll throw it to you right now. Go ahead and show it to him. Look, show him that. Now, look, I want to give a little backstory to what really went down, okay? Because she showed me the shirt, and the shirt is nice, yo. Like, look at that. It is Flawless, you know what I'm saying? But I thought that Flawless wasn't a man word. That was me.
Right. So we're going to add drip to it, and it could be,
you know. Bam,
add drip, you know. Men can have a flawless drip, and then, you know, you turn it on. So, yeah, this is my gift to Luke for having me on this show. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. I should appreciate that.
Yes, y'all can get y'all flawless tees, too. You know, hit me up. I made mine a little fancy, cut it right here. I cut the sleeves down, made them drip.
Hey.
I made them drip right there and drip right there. So, yeah, y'all can get them cut up for $25. Y'all can get them just like that for $15. But, yeah, I got to hook my boy up for free over here. But,
appreciate you.
Flawless drip, baby.
And they can find those t-shirts at the website, right?
Not yet. Y'all have to hit me up on Facebook. I haven't updated my website to purchase them yet. Okay. They can be purchased through Eventbrite because they're on the tickets. So you can get it included with your ticket price, as well as with the VIP pre-show, all that. We're going to have food, cake, champagne on me. So, y'all, it's what's up. Okay. But you can't get your t-shirt with that if y'all going to be at the show. But if not, I will be posting that. So, subscribe, DeannaMarie.com, so y'all can see how y'all can get that shirt and keep up with what's going on with Deanna Marie. And I'm giving it away today. Free shirt, okay? Free tickets. Lou's going to give me a number, and that number of subscriber today is going to win. I'm going to give it away at 8 p.m. tonight, so y'all tune in.
Tune in for that. I want to talk to you about how you feel about the people coming up behind you. Okay, so you have a lot of artists that paying attention to how you move and the way you do your thing now. Like I know recently you were just at Washington High School.
Right.
How was that?
That was hot. Oh my gosh, they sold out. They had to reject people at the door. It was so packed. Taylor girls could hardly perform because you know how this young generation is. They're so, I don't know what to call it. What they call people who be chasing after celebrities, like, you know. Yes, they were so struck. They couldn't even move. They surrounded them like bees on a hive. Like, it was crazy. I felt kind of sorry for them because they really couldn't perform. and it caused them some issues, but it was lit. I mean, it was really a great place to be able to perform in front of that many people, and that brought up a space on a basketball court. It was, we had a lot of space to work with. So it was an adjustment. We're not used to working with so much space, but now we know we can do it there too. So I had my 4 dancers with me and myself. And we killed it, so it was nice. But it was a younger crowd, so that's what you're talking about. It's a younger generation coming behind us. And I'm glad I was able to give them something that they can feed off of, that they can really gain something from. Like, flaws is an attitude, and it's positive. You ain't got to be cussing in a song for it to be hot. You ain't got to be talking about showing your and it's hot. You ain't got to talk about calling girls a B and it's hot. You can really have something that you can really feel yourself and it not be, all about that. So I feel like it brought some positivity to the younger generation.
Mm-hmm. That's very good. That's very good. Because those are the majority of emails that I get.
Yeah?
It's from kids.
Really?
And
okay.
They're paying attention, and a lot of times when we doing our thing, we don't really focus on them as much unless what we're doing is already targeted that way,
Right.
So as I'm doing this radio, I'm not thinking that, he's listening to me. You know what I mean? But these are the main ones because pretty soon in a few years they're gonna be seeing where you at, And as personally, I feel like personally for this year and further, it's important like to incorporate them a lot more.
Yeah.
He's been going to the studio with me.
Okay.
He know how to work the little microphone. Got them in music like you were saying you did with your children.
Right.
And just being able to show their presence earlier, I think is not only going to make them successful earlier, but also yourself successful faster. Because they know how to reach people. Children come in knowing. So and they don't judge. They already flawless by design.
Right. Okay.
So it's good. I saw you doing the thing at Washington High School, and I was like really impressed. And
Thank you.
Even with the dance moves, the way y'all put it together, you know what I'm saying? Like it looked like
shout out to
professional act.
To Micah, me and her collaborated on the choreography.
Oh,
but
nice.
she's
Okay.
that's good.
Okay, y'all go see Micah. Micah in Fort Walton.
She's in
Defuniak.
but she travels. She go to Crestview to work. She works in Paxton. She be gone. She work with me out here. So
okay,
just hit me up on Facebook.
Hit her up on Facebook.
I heard y'all over there talking about essential oils too.
Yeah. She got them essential oils, Young Living. So hit her up for that too.
Okay, yeah.
I'm all about them essential oils. So.
Gotta have them nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get on that. That's a different interview.
Right.
But how important, just to get back, how important has faith been for you throughout your process? I really want to dive into faith because faith is something, it shakes. It comes and it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And throughout your whole process, how important has faith been to you? And how many times have you had to turn back, and be like, I lost something. And I got to go pick that back up to continue my journey.
So that's definitely a deep question, especially for me, being that I was a street thug artist at one point. I went by Dirty Red. I got saved, and I was a Christian. And I did Christian rap for a little while, and I did Christian dance, hip-hop dance. And then I got married, life happened. I didn't do music for a while, but then I got back into it a little bit during marriage, but didn't really put my feet in it because I was just doing, my marriage thing, children thing, having babies back to back. So, but then as life progressed, I kind of stepped away from going to church, but I have a belief in God. Like, God is everything. Right. God is in everything good. God, everything good comes from God. So I'm like, all this that's coming out of me right now comes from that higher presence that's inside of me, that's dwelling inside of me. I don't have to go to a church. I'm not saying I'm not bashing church. Church is good. I mean, it's an uplifting message for you to keep going and really believing that, you can make it. So there's nothing against that. You do what's best for you. But for me, it's been really believing in myself through my God-given talents to keep going the way I'm going and to still get like that. Flaws had just dropped on me. Like, I do it like this because that's how I really feel. It came like that. Like, there you go. Like it came from above. Like, boom. And everybody, I've not gotten any negative feedback from the song. I'm sure there's gonna be haters for everything. I'm sure there's some haters out there. But I've gotten so much positive feedback from the song that I wasn't even expecting. I didn't expect Flawless to be like the response I've been getting. But it's been really great. And I just know I couldn't have done that without believing in myself and believing that, you know, I have a creator that created this thing and gave me this talent. Like, hey,
that's right.
This is a gift. Use it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. And that's faith. You know what I'm saying? And you always got to have that. I feel like everybody need that. You know?
Yeah, you got to believe.
We start with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to make sure you keep that alive and juicy in yourself. Otherwise, your flawless won't drip.
No, it won't drip. Hey. I love it. Right? Otherwise, your flawless won't drip. You better believe in yourself, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It will not drip, man. So for anybody that's out there listening, that's an artist out there that's getting started on their path, you know, they looking at you and they see motivation. What would you say to those people right now?
Right now, I would say, do you. And get out there, put yourself in front of as many people as possible. That's the only way they're going to hear who you are, what you have to offer, and you're going to gain a fan base. If they can't see you, they can't know you, they can't hear you. So they need to see you, they need to hear you. You need to be on your grind, you know, and that's exactly where it's at. And give them, like, the reason I have dancers. Like, most rappers don't have dancers. On a normal thing, is, you know, you just hear them on the mic. But I like to dance. Like, that's part of who I am. So I was like, I gotta have dancers, you know. I may not have dancers for every song, but, you know, I would love to. So that's like a part of me. So, like, bring who you are. Like, bring your flawless drip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go out there and drip, baby, drip. Like, seriously.
It sounds like the song being made right
now. Right?
Don't it?
You know how us artists do. We turn a song out of anything.
For real, though.
For real.
We got all the equipment over there in the corner, too, man. But y'all already know how it go down, man. Listen, y'all ain't heard this in a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and put y'all back up on game. But this is WPMM Radio, and I am Luke 1817 in the studio with Deanna Marie and her flawless crew. What are your dancers? What's their group name? We don't have a group name. They just Team Deanna Marie, Team Flawless, Flawless Squad, everything flawless. So yeah, that's everything
what it is.
Flawless, man. It's been that type of day. I know y'all have been tuned in with us and y'all been checking us out, and it's been a really interesting conversation so far. So what I would like to do is actually run the Flawless song again. I think this is the remix, isn't it?
It's the remix, baby.
Okay.
Featuring Divinity. Y'all check them out on Facebook, DAVINITI. Divinity's on this track. Uplifting women, you know. He ain't gotta cause no for us to be like feeling ourselves, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you a queen, you a boss, baby. That's who you are. That's who y'all are, ladies. You a queen, you a boss. All you gotta do is walk that walk. And that's what it's about, flawless.
All right. 1 second.
Flawless. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by I put to know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Flawless is an attitude with beauty. I'm not consumed, but don't get it confused. My diva days just a muse. I love heels and tennis shoes. No makeup, I still amuse. True beauty, cause from within my vicinity. Know the rules. What is beauty? I define. Nobody knows what's in the eye. No matter who you are, you the prize, you the star. Now shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, light from my action. Anything you want, you can have it, go get. If the thing goes, everything gon' flare. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' flare. If the beat white, I'm gon' flare. If the thing goes, everything gon' flare. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' flare. If the beat white, I'm gon' flare. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by I put to know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. I'm superwoman, I'm a mother working hard. I'm a lover throwing hearts. I'm a goddess making stars. I'm a queen, here's my crown. When my homies hold me down, I'm an artist, that's my chemist. I'm like the fanatic for these songs. Watch me paint on the track, watch the reaction. I go for the back, I am the icon. Lawless, never lawless. I hold my own stand good. On God, I got 5, yeah. Don't be surprised, yeah. To go from monster on the ground, one of a kind, yeah. Anything you want, you have to go get. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get. If it ain't white, I'm gon' split. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get. Hit the rewind, I'm gon' split. Lawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by our so I put you know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Wellness, that's on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Wellness, that's on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
Flawless, you a star, you a cunning. Got these haters mad, how they feel is running. So much tension in the air, you the piece to the tonic. Queen, you a boss, if you need them, you a summon. Anything you want, queen, just do it. Do it, like Kaepernick with Nike, just do it. Do it, we never do it like there's nothing to it. Do it, turn it up, no stopping, just do it.
Anything you want, you have to go get. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get. Put it on the team, boy, I'm gon' get. Hit the rewind, I'm gon' split. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get. Put it on the team, boy, I'm gon' get. Hit the rewind, I'm gon' split. Lawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by our beauty. So I put you know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Wellness, that's on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Wellness, that's on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
Man, that song sound good.
Appreciate it.
Dude. 2019, that flawless drip, man. Y'all already know what
That's on
it is.
my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless, flawless. Yeah, baby.
All right, man. Luke 1817 WPMM in the studio with Deanna.
1817.
Oh yeah, you see what I'm saying? Look, it sound better, it flow better off the tongue, don't it?
Yes,
I appreciate
Skywalker.
that. You already know how it go down. So this is WPMM Radio. If you need to download that app, you can go to www.wpmradio.com and download that app, or you can just listen right there. This show will be, what's the word? Remixed, I think. No? Edited. There we go. Flawless drip. I'm trying to get my drip back together. Anyway, this show will be edited and it will be replayed on SoundCloud. So we're gonna put that out there for everybody to download for your listening pleasure. Deanna, how's it been today?
Awesome. I'm loving the interview. It's fun. How y'all doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got me over here thinking and everything.
I
I love it though. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You know-
I love questions like that and make you think and it really make you, yeah. I love it. I love
Because
it.
I mean, I feel like it's important for people to know who a person is deeper than just the normal
Right.
generalized. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of airheads out here. You know what I mean?
That
And they
part.
putting out a lot of trash. And people, when you really dig into the person, then you be like, wait a minute, that's not somebody I would hang out with on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you want to be able to give people a choice to choose.
Right.
And I know you're intelligent because I've spoken to you before. And I try not to have people like that on my show that, you know, that can't bring substance to the table. You feel me?
I got you.
So,
For sure.
all that being said, are there any remarks that you would like to give out to your audience, to the people that follow you on a regular basis, just, just uplifting or something that you want to do just for yourself, just to kind of close out the show?
Yeah, so y'all, flawless. That's what it's about. It's flawless season, y'all. So just to leave y'all with something here, remember, flawless is an attitude. That's my slogan. Okay, that's my banner. Y'all can see it on my forehead. Flawless is an attitude. So bring the best out of you. That's what it's all about. Bring that flawless out of you. Your best self, your best face forward, your best foot forward. It may be in sneakers, it may be in heels. You know, it may be in your suit. and tie. It may be in a t-shirt on the beach. Whatever it is, you can feel flawless drip drip wherever you go. So I just want to leave y'all with that, you know. No matter what size you are, no matter what color you are, you can be you, and you can bring out your own flawless in your own way. It's an attitude. Comes from the inside out. It's nobody know what's in your eye. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So, you know, you bring out, you know, what's on the inside to the outside. Make it shine bright like a diamond.
Mm-hmm. Man.
La la lights, camera action.
Exactly. That's every day. So, I need you to do something for me.
What's that? What's that?
If you could, just give the radio station a shout out.
Of course.
Brandon yourself.
WPMM, baby.
And
Nowhere else that does it like this with Luke 1817.
Hey, 2019 flawless drip, man. We in this thing.
Yes,
Y'all already
yes.
know
And
how
don't
it
forget, comment and subscribe to DeannaMarie.com. I'm giving away free t-shirt and ticket. So y'all, make sure y'all comment, subscribe, share this 8 p.m. tonight. This video will be available so y'all can keep commenting, keep subscribing, and I'm giving it away tonight, 8 p.m. Check out my page, Deanna Marie, and we'll holler at ya.
All right, Deanna, man, it's been real good.
Yes,
real
thank you.
Good. I appreciate you coming out today.
This was fun. I appreciate it.
What we gonna do for those that listen to me every Saturday or every other Saturday, however that go, what we're going to do now is cut into our mix that y'all already know. I like to keep it popping. So I play from poetry to jazz to whatever I'm feeling. Y'all already know how it go down. So we're going to get into that morning mix for Luke 1817. Everybody, I'll be back in 2 and 2. Is that what they say? 2 and 2?
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Flawless. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by attitude. So I put to know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Flawless is an attitude with beauty. I'm not consumed, but don't get it confused. My diva days just amused. I love heels and tennis shoes. No makeup, I still amuse. True beauty, cause I'm within my vicinity. Know the rules. What is beauty? I be defined. Nobody knows what's in the eye. No matter who you are, you the prize, you the star. Now shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, they like life on my action. Anything you want, you have to go get it. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't wine, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't wine, I'm gon' get it. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by I put to know that we are flawless. No matter our iridescence, yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. I'm superwoman, I'm a mother working hard. I'm a lover throwing hearts. I'm a goddess setting stars. I'm a queen, it's my crown. When my homies hold me down, I'm an artist, that's my chemist. I'm like fanatic for these stars. Watch me paint on the track, watch the reaction. I go for the back, I am the icon. Flawless, never lawless. I hold my own stand good. On God, like a five, yeah. Don't be surprised, yeah. To go for my salon, the ground, one of a kind, yeah. Anything you want, you have to go get it. If I ain't goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't wine, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't goes, everyone gon' get it. Put it on the table, boy, I'm gon' get it. If it ain't wine, I'm gon' get it. Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not consumed by attitude. So I want to know that we are flawless. Texas, yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
flawless. You a star, you a honey. Got these haters mad, how you feel is running. So much tension in the air, you be Queen, you calls if you knew it was coming. Anything you want, we just do it. Do it. Like Kaepernick with Nike, just do it. Do it. We never do it lightly, nothing to it. Do it. Turn it on us up and just do it.
Flawless is an attitude. Ain't no need for perfection, cause ain't nobody perfect. We all got a thing to prove. Yeah, we are not concerned. So I hope you know that we are flawless, no matter our iridescence. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness has on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Yeah, I'm flawless. Witness has on my chest, so yeah, I'm flawless.
Moving too fast, screw it up, got on blood with too much flour. Bad bitch, mini skirt, high heels, get she using pussy power. In the spine, in the mind, fuck a blind spirit talking, show her power. She's addicted to my Swagos. From Houston where niggas got pesos. Building companies like Legos. Your chick disappear like the space ghost. From the dark I pull up in the space ghost. Rocking A-caps like the West Coast. I've been rocking with numero uno, but my company's wise and true hoes. Shit doesn't move till you say so. So when they say sign, nigga, move slow. Then God said,
I have given all my people all these gifts, all these powers, but still they cannot see who they are.
dang, God, for real. Not everybody. Shit.
Tell them what they say, nigga.
Not me, maybe I'll be an example that everybody could be. Young nigga flip pop, keep the stainless in your hip hop. Keep a doobie on your lip pop. When there's pressure, do not trip pop. From stuck in place to booking trips on. Stay focused and please do not slip pop. Keep a magazine full of them clip bars. Stephen Curry, your life shooting by in a hurry. We take no shit when you're serving. But that nigga got touch, you deserve it. Don't judge me till you perfect. Slide good through the ribs like a sea. Bitch, you're acting bougie, but I'm on her twerking. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
I said it again.
Y'all already know what it is, man. 2019 drip.
You gon' do it, baby. When I make it out, pull up in, 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 shut your city down. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. When I step up, I'ma put it down.
2019 Flawless Drip. This is man Blue 1817. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's a WDMN radio. Yeah.
Lay it down.
Had a Deanna interview today. That was a major success. We thankful for her coming out and doing her thing on the microphone, giving us some of that flawless drip. Scoop, man.
Jump, shoot. Never gonna do what they do. Only got things left to prove. Everyone live left to prove. Nobody walk around smooth. Everyone think that they smooth. Really they not, really they working, really they got shit to lose. So then I go bang. With the name of the came off that stage. I'm insane, I have to go on. Every time I go freestyle, they go man. Look at that money go hard. Flipping the car on the yard. That's the boulevard. When I go hard, I go harder. That's what that nigga call hard. That's that steel, boy. Pop, bang. Look, nigga. Such a shame, nigga. Such a shame, nigga. Style chain, nigga. Do my thing, nigga. Love when I put the brain, nigga. Blang, when they blang, nigga. Shit is on tape. You ready for a whole lot of them. You give us a good play. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Okay.
Yes, you was.
Oh, yes, I did. In my head, overtime, different cases. She call me Mr. You know I love beat. And spend a little back, she get the hoes excited. But I just can't help it. Cause I be every time with the phones on production. I'm the man since B.I.G. Rubber bands in my pockets like T.I.B. Hey, I done did something crazy. Type of freak bitch to my fucking lady. Hey, I'm gon' beat that pussy, they know that. Hey, I'm gon' take your kitchen and your face, nigga. Hey, when niggas get flexin', we open. And I'm going to the city every day. Met her down in Texas, summertime madness. Shouted she was bouncing. To the sound of my reflection, physical attraction. I had the party jumping. I'm lit. Put them diamonds on my necklace, diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my pinky ring. Hey, got them diamonds on the bezel, diamonds on the shape, diamonds on the belt. I'm lights out, feel the chain reaction. O2 stay poppin', gotta stay active. Hey, how the fuck the big booty? Every week I need a ass with shooting. Hey, I'm gon' beat that pussy. I'm gon' take your kitchen and your face, nigga. When niggas are flexin', we open. From the county to the city, every all day. I'm gon' beat that pussy, they know that. I'm gon' take your kitchen and your face, nigga. Niggas are flexin', we open. From the county to the city, every all day.
So when you wind it today, hold on.
When you bring it to the middle, some need prayer when you make your body wiggle. Some need prayer when you bring it to the middle. Some need prayer when you make your body wiggle. CB, they throw it back. You a 9 to 5 hollering big facts. Little CB, they throw it back. You a 9 to 5 hollering big facts. Don't hurt it, baby. 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 She left cheek, she got a left cheek, right cheek, left cheek. She got a left cheek, right cheek, left cheek. She got a left cheek, right cheek, left cheek. To the dress, got a paparazzi on, got a flat and look, got a pretty iPhone. To the home, got a smile, big leader, drama home. Say them big girls, real loyal. Sasha, Tia, Toya, another piece of man down right there, spoiler. Step up in a bitch with a gun, stay drippin'. All of these brothers, get you right, they all tip. Throw that, baby, throw that, baby, throw that, throw that, baby, throw that, baby, throw that, baby, throw that. You with her, this ain't special by good plans. Man, a nigga high as hell when he's smacking that. Push it to a stick, you got to do it right. Tell nobody how my doing to the spirit. Tell nobody how my woman go. Feeling like I gotta get it and I get it, I want some more. I got some children, I want some more, but I can afford. Tell nobody how to go, I'm in until they got in the ball. Just how we keep on the table. I'm just trying to keep it steady. I'm just trying to see my babies. Ain't nobody give me no baby. Bill through, red light, lights out, guys in it, man. Tell all that friendship, last. Ain't nobody been real by myself. Did it on my own, I ain't asking for no help. I been in and out of hoes, sipping up on for real. And my problem and me ass. Lately I've been honest on love. How you expect me not to hit you when I was starving, you ain't feed me. And now nigga fed up. Got 2 kids and plus I'm broke. We been sleeping on the floor, but all you say is keep your head up. I'm fed up. Nobody how my doing to the circle. The girl I didn't have no warning. I fixed some notice in the morning. I had a baby, she didn't want me. She was pregnant but got in the boy speak. Everything I ever wanted, I took for me. I can see you playing no love when you look at me.
Yeah, but they right
now. Niggas ain't shit. I can say you love a nigga, you don't even like the Instagram pic. Every day I hope to get a script out of the name. medication, drinking booze. Why ain't suicide? No one making news. No, don't let me lose. How you expect me not to hit you when I was starving, eating feet? And now nigga fed up. Got 2 kids and plus a more. We been sleeping on the floor, but all you say is keep your head up. I'm fed up.
Health as a whole, you need a second opinion. You believe in the healing power of nature and the body's ability to heal itself. Well, don't miss the naturopathic stage with me, future naturopathic doctor Pamela May.
I tagged them in my post. Oh, okay. Got the bottom.
If you ain't on that flawless drip out 2019, then you need to cut that shit out. Look on that 17, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Keeping it real out 2019. Go.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Running through bands on the regular, hitting my plug on the celly. Tell my bitch that I'm sorry. I'ma skate off in a Rari. Keep 36 by my side. I'ma go bring me a potty. Keep 45 on my side. Fuck with my niggas, you die. All of my niggas say blood. All of my niggas say cuz. OT, I found me a plug. I got it straight out the mud. Keep it 100, no bugs. I fell in love with the drugs. Busting it down in the tub. Pay me my money in dubs. Water whipping, looking like a fish. Baseball in kitchen with my arm, my picture. Rollie on his glisten. I'm a donut kissing. Niggas steady tripping, so I steady gripping. Dirty money on me, got a scallop on me. I don't fuck with phony, bout to sell a pony. All these niggas on me, all these bitches on me. Say my best good, motherfucker. So cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks are way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks are way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it.
Winning bottle, Nana, living with my trap money. A million up, but still ain't never touch my rap money. I'm out in LA, fucking with that boy OT. Flew to LA, got a plug on that OG. You know I been getting money if you know me. When I first met my plug, I told my pistol 100 G. I ain't coming to get it unless you got 100 B. I don't want it, fuck it. Your price, you need to cut it. Your ice, you need to tuck it. She fuck with me, she lucky. A half of me, all 20s in that cushion lucky. Let's get the smile talk. It's time to talk next. No nigga playing with coming. Might go get a land for the summer. I've been out here in these streets all my life. My beefing, then I'm beefing wrong, but right on bustin'. My trap house, I love it. Put some forges on my old school and I had to cut it. But shit, I put a roof in it. Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks are way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it.
Try to say your head off, boy, don't do it. Make you say I'm on your mind. I just want to tell. Heard you got about apologies. Try to say your head off, boy, don't do it. If you say I'm on your mind, you gon' need to spend more time to grow. Cause I want to do what I'm fearing you do. Baby, cause I want to do baby, cause I want to do but now we know that I want you, and you want me, but this is right. I don't know what you do. Come on, come on. Ever since I walked your eye, and all my life, I'm trying to find out if we can chill and think about it. When I tell you, we see how you get down on the shit. I'm telling right now, I'm just thinking about making fun. Swear it, I just wanna hear it up wild on the shit. I'ma make them proud of the shit. You pay me like much for your money, and it's funny, and it's one thing back down. If you got about power, try to show your head, it's what you do. If you say it on your mind, just what you do. If you got about power, try to show your head, it's what you do. If you say it on your mind, you can be just a more time.
People on live.
This is Luke 1817 on WPMF Radio for Independent Radio Saturdays. We just had a phenomenal interview with, and I want to come sit over here for my people on live, in the Live Nation that's out there, Facebook family. We just had a phenomenal interview with Deanna Marie, and I just want to touch on a few things, you know what I'm saying, just things that I noticed being in the interview realm and just the type of artist that she is and that's coming through here, is that you can't be afraid to open yourself up. There's going to be opportunities that's going to be coming to people from all type of different avenues, from all type of different aspects, because not only are we in a new season, in a new year, people are thinking differently, they're moving differently, you know what I'm saying, but people are also a lot more open to trying new things in different ways, and the fear factor that has played on a lot of people is disappearing. You know what I mean? As we're coming up, like understand that artists that people look at now and say, "Ooh, that's my favorite artist." You know what I'm saying? I love that person. You know, they all started from somewhere, and 9 times out of 10, they started from a place of not having enough. They had to grind, they had to move, they had to motivate. They had to do the bottom work in order to get to the top, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I really just want to be understood, you know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all already know me, because I will go off on a tangent. I will continue to talk and talk, because I don't think that there's ever a time that we're going to ever stop teaching. So, like I was telling Deanna, more people are substance, you know what I'm saying? Let's expose more people with more substance, you know? I posted a song online, and, just for me, from my own artistry. And people said it was too preachy, you know? And a lot of times they come in and say, nah, you gotta lose that, you gotta scrap that, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking too much or trying to save people's soul, that junk won't sell, my nigga. But it's a new day. So whatever gonna sell is what I say. Luke 1817, WPMM Radio. Y'all already know how we do it. I'm gonna cut y'all back into the mix. I did not mean to interrupt, but I had to say what was on my mind.
Don't tell him, you ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him, you ain't even, don't tell him, you ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him. No, you say it down.